In this video, we are going to do some breath work together, and I want to show you why breath work is really one of the most essential tools that you can have as a leader, as an entrepreneur, as a woman really desiring to do bigger things in the world. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I am Courtni Allison, and I work with high-performing, heart-led leaders, women who are building big visions, big missions in the world, but doing it from a place deeply grounded and rooted in herself, in alignment, in her body, without performing, without burning out. And I'm gonna guide you through a breathwork journey here together that you can really bring into your life. And it only takes a few minutes to really help you come back into your center. We are not here to lead and build businesses from a place of performance, of urgency, of survival, of stress. We're really meant to be leading from connection back inside of us to what I call the power center. This is where you are rooted, you are anchored into something bigger, something strong within you. You feel unshakable inside of yourself, where you are resilient, you are calm, you are clear. And so in just a few minutes, your breath has the power to take you from stressed out, survival, urgency, chaotic, overwhelmed, to centered, rooted, anchored. And I'm gonna show you how, and we're gonna do it here together. Let me preface this. This is not your spa breath work. This space that you are in here, this is about leadership somatics. This is about breath work for leaders, for women doing big things, where we are training your body, training your nervous system, training your mind, training every part of you to really become and be the woman that you need to be to do the big things in your business, in your life, really leading your mission and your vision to the next level. So breathwork really is this reconnection back to everything that's going on inside of you and how you make decisions, how you act, how you lead, how you move forward, the conversations that you have. How you are breathing determines what's going on inside of your nervous system, which then determines how you lead. And when your nervous system is in survival mode, when it's in a dysregulated state, guess what? Your leadership will always suffer. Your business will always suffer. You will probably kick into old patterns of people pleasing, overgiving, overreacting, maybe just feeling constantly chaotic or overwhelmed, right? And this is not really leading from the truth of who you know you are. And it's not leading from this power center. So when you can take the space for yourself, like we're gonna do here in a minute, and really develop this resiliency inside of yourself, when you take the space to build empowerment from the inside out, you access such a deeper layer of strength, of clarity, of intuition, of that grounded authority that you need to have in order to lead your mission. So when we take the space to reconnect to our breath, reconnect to our body, we're actually sending very intentional and conscious signals to our body, to our nervous system, that we're safe, we are regulated, we are able to be strong in ourselves. And it's really from that place that we want to be leading from. It's from that place we want to be speaking, right? And creating and moving in our business, in our life, all of the things. We want to be just building our business, building our life from that connected, regulated space versus the I'm not safe, dysregulated, but I got to make money, I got to do this, right? In order to be safe. Reconnecting with your breath and sending these signals to your body, to your nervous system, that you're safe, that you're strong, that you're resilient, sends then a new message in then how you take action, how you make decisions moving forward. So actually spending just a couple minutes in your breath before you go get on a client call, before you respond back to someone, maybe an email, right, that kind of triggered something out of you. Just taking a couple minutes to anchor back into yourself and brings an intentional message of safety back into your nervous system is actually going to help you lead and build a better business. Okay, so we're going to be doing a breathwork practice called box breathing. You might have heard this one before. If not, I'm gonna describe it to you, but this is definitely a very popular one because it's so simple and so effective. It is so freaking powerful. And what we're essentially doing with box breathing is we are inhaling, holding, exhaling, holding, all for the same count, right? So when you think of like a box, right, all the sides are equal. So that's what we're doing with our breath. So we're gonna inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. I even like to think of that box, like drawing that line when I'm doing this breath pattern, okay? And when we're doing it, we're going to also be using our body, we're going to be opening up our chest, and we're going to be really using our arms and this open state, okay? And this again creates this message to our nervous system that we are safe, we are strong, we are open to life, right? We are open to receiving things. Because a lot of times we're kind of holding our body in this crunched over, constricted state. And how we hold our body also communicates to our nervous system of what we should be experiencing, what we should not. So when we inhale, we're gonna open our arms. We're gonna hold that count for 4. And then as we exhale, we're just going to gently like drop the arms down. So we're not crossing, we're just lowering them. So let's get into this practice. We're gonna do a few rounds here together, okay? So closing down the eyes, if that feels good, or you can just soften your gaze, okay? So just maybe looking down at your lap or just looking around the room where you're at, or you can close them, whatever feels best for you. Okay, and dropping the shoulders. And then just noticing here before we start the breath pattern, noticing maybe your feet planted strong on the floor, maybe wiggling the toes a little bit and just feeling that connection, that strength between your feet and the floor. Good. And now let's begin. So taking that first inhale, we're gonna count to 4 and opening up the arms, okay? So 2, 3, 4, holding that breath for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then lowering the arms and exhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, and holding at the bottom of that exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then going right back into the inhale. Hold, 2, 3, 4, and lower the arms and exhale. And hold the exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Go right back into the inhale. Holding, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, and inhale, hold, exhale, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Keep going. We're going to do a few more rounds together. Opening up big, stretching the chest and lowering. 2, 3, 4, and holding. 2, 3, 4. 2 more rounds. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. We're gonna do 1 more round. So inhale, opening up the arms, letting the head drop back, holding, 3, and letting it all go. Maybe even shaking it out, and hold. All right, and releasing that breath. Maybe just placing a hand on your heart, placing a hand on your belly. Just feeling what currently is just happening inside of you. Maybe there's a lot of activity in your head. Maybe you just feel really grounded and present in your body. I want you to understand that this is what embodied leadership feels like. We're not pushing, we're not overexerting ourselves, we're not pressuring ourselves. We're in our body, we're in our power center. We take care of our nervous system. We take care of what's going on inside of us, right? We lead from this presence with our body, this presence with our emotions, this presence with our power. Okay, so if there's things happening in your business, in your life that are triggering you, that are causing you to question yourself, there's self-doubt, there's chaos happening, there's overwhelm, come back to this breath. Do 1 round, do 5 rounds, do 10 rounds, whatever it takes for you to finally kind of have that exhale, that sinking back into your power, that feeling this connection to your vision, to your mission. Okay? Thank you so much for doing this with me. And if this resonated, please hit subscribe and really come back to this place. We are going to be diving into so many leadership somatic things for you to use as you navigate your mission, your business, your leadership, and your life. Okay, I share practices and insights and all of these little tools to help you really support a regulated and empowered business, leadership, and life. And also let me know, drop a little comment. Let me know how this landed for you. Let me know what shifted for you, maybe where you started to where you ended after doing a few rounds of this breath together. I'll see you next time.